big Bruins win, a character-building win, as you heard there on Nesson. Comeback from 2 goals down, the most dangerous lead in hockey for the, Florida Panthers. You might have heard of them in recent days.
Well, they're down to a couple of their stars as well. A Kachuk guy and this new guy they got.
They still got plenty of
Brad
stars.
Marchand.
And speaking of their stars, let's go right to the finale there. The fight, Zadorov putting Bennett on his butt.
The highlight of the Bruins season, without a doubt. There will be no debate or argument heard otherwise.
Well, hopefully there's more highlights because they've won 2 in a row post Marchand trade.
It's a 2-date. That is a trendsetter right there. The way that went.
That Bennett character is such a dink, and we've known that for multiple years, back to the Marchand punch and all of that.
But all the good guys all the really good hockey players are kind of dinks.
No, I'm sorry. When you're in a fight with somebody, you don't grab Pasta with your other arm. What the hell was that all about? He's getting in a fight with Zadorov, and he's trying to grab Pasta and somehow drag him.
Here, you tell him not to hurt me. You look big.
That was sleazy, slimy, and snooty, and he got what he deserved there. He got dropped.
Does this surprise you from Sam Bennett of all people?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Who says he plays the game the right way?
Like, oh, yeah, everybody might do. No, he is a dweeb.
A dweeb?
Yeah, that seems appropriate there.
No, I think that's. I will open the bidding at dink.
Okay. I'll see your dink, and I'll make him a dweeb down here at Scores, thanks to our friends at Jameson. 617-779-7937. Was that the highlight of the season for your Boston Bruins? And I had somebody reach out, I think to you. I think you were added in the same tweet, Fitzy. Mm-hmm. Somebody had the gall and audacity to bring up the Morgan Magic Red Sox. Is there any chance that this two-game victory parade that I would argue the Lightning didn't take the Bruins very seriously over the weekend? I think the Lightning had won like 9 in a row. They were playing great hockey.
It's a home Saturday tilt. Here come the Bruins. They're emotionally spent
Providence
after
Bruins.
The Marchand trade. They got rid of also Carlo and Coyle and Frederick. They got no talent left. And they go from that into then the come-from-behind win against the Panthers. So 2 big dubs against Florida teams, excellent teams, playoff-bound teams. Last night was easily the highlight of the season.
Oh, without a doubt.
Down 2-0 to the defending Stanley Cup champs in your house on an emotional night. Like, even though Brad Marchand isn't on the ice, he's there wearing another team's colors, sitting in another team's box, technically cheering for the other team. All right. And technically cheering for the other team, I guess. And look what happens. Your team responds with the great vengeance and furious anger of a 3-goal third, capped by Zadorov absolutely just dropping Sam Bennett to the Garden ice. They were given their blood. They were given their pound of flesh last night at the Garden. It was awesome. And if there's ever going to be a turning point in this season, which many have already chalked up to as a lost season, it's last night or it's not, period.
So the Boston Bruins, if you want to try to buy in, believe, and think it could happen.
I want to believe, Father.
So the Florida Panthers have 83 points. They're atop the Atlantic, the Metropolitan, 94 points for your Capitals. We'll go to the wild card. The Senators have 73 points. The Columbus Blue Jackets have 70 points. Your Boston Bruins now have 68 points, which is great. They're only 2 points behind. Now, they have played 2 more games, but don't let that get in the way.
But their best hockey is yet to come.
You're also tied with the Rangers and the Canadiens, and this feels a little Red Soxian, where not only are you just out of the wild card mix, but there's multiple teams ahead of you. And I don't think you play Ottawa, but I think that might be it down the home stretch of the season. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible at all. You have they have 16 games left. Ottawa, Columbus have 18 games left. It's hard to envision, but it's sports, and crazy stuff happens. And the Morgan Magic Red Sox did win 23 in a row. I'm going to throw a number out there that may or may not be accurate.
That sounds highly inaccurate, but also attainable. Why not? But also think of it this way. So the Celtics' biggest game of the rest of the regular season is tonight, and we're here for it at Scores, correct?
Sure.
Red Sox are still a couple of weeks away. It was 24 games in a row?
So close.
Wow.
Oh, I was thinking about Rob Ninkovich's bench presses at the Combine.
Oh,
I always get those 2 numbers confused. Morgan Magic, Ninko's bench press.
2 numbers you pulled out of you-know-where.
This is also tight seating, so if you could flex a little less, that would be great. So think about this. Yeah, so I said, Celtics' biggest game the rest of the season, which our friends from Maine have already showed up. They're pre-gaming 4.5 hours early. Shout out the early pre-gamers right here.
And
they got to finish. They got to drink their liquid lunch before they get into their liquid appetizers and get that Celtics rally juice flowing. So
they also approved my preview of Tatum and Brown combining for 65-plus points tonight.
They came in hot saying Derek White was going to be your leading scorer tonight, which I approve of as well. That's my guy.
Apparently, we're all green teamers.
Yeah, well, it's weird being a Celtics fan at a bar right across the street from where the Celtics play their home games. Go figure, says the kid from the South Shore. So if the Celtics play their last meaningful game of the regular season tonight, and the Red Sox are 2 weeks away from first pitch, and they're on the road for the first couple weeks, and free agency is over, the Bruins have a chance right now to capitalize on this nice little window. If they can win a bunch of games over the next 2 weeks, they can generate a little buzz for themselves, such that end of March and early April should be wild around here, as opposed to, when is the draft again? Are the Sox home today? The weather sucks. Hey, when do the playoffs begin? Like, no, let's watch Game 73, Game 74, Game 75.